Hello, how are y'all doing today? It's Tree with Showstopper Designs. See the sign above me? Come on in. I am getting started, getting my iPad going. Hopefully everybody's having a great Friday. Welcome. One person watching. Yes. Hi, how are you doing? Hope everything's going well for you today. I got the iPad going. Don't see any comments, but I'm gonna go back out and come back in. Hi, how are y'all doing? I'm gonna get that one out of there. All right. Hopefully y'all came in and actually added to the poll that I had, because I was going to either do a Thanksgiving or fall, not Thanksgiving, but fall door swag, or I was going to do a Christmas door swag. And obviously by the flocked swag I have in front of me, we're going to do a holiday with 70% to 30% for all that voted. Thank you for doing that. And we're going to do a Christmas swag today on the live. Hi y'all, welcome, come on in. Gina, Lourdes, Jamie, y'all welcome, come on in. And again, I'm Tree with Showstopper Designs. The sign's above me. We're going to do a Christmas swag. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So if you're coming in, thank you for coming on this live. And if you're watching the replay, let me know where you're watching the replay and just type in replay. The other thing on this live, I have a link down at the bottom that is straight to my Etsy shop. So if you're looking for something to design your own swag, whether it's the swag base or a spray that I'm going to show you, they're going to be in my shop, or the ribbon I'm going to use. The only thing, the large ornaments are not in my shop at this time. So that's the one thing that's not in my shop. But welcome, y'all, come on in. Of course, I do not, oh, hello. I don't see any more comments. I'm seeing them coming up over there on my phone. Thank you, Karen, welcome. And Karen Woolry, thank you. Again, the comments just disappear. So what I'm gonna do is just go about it. And then if y'all have any questions, I'll go back and answer them. And if you've seen any of my lives lately, Karen and I went and did a marathon last weekend creating Halloween designs. I think that's what we did. Yeah, Halloween designs. I know I did Halloween designs. I was recalling what Karen had done. Go back and watch those replays. Again, it's just informative. And you're welcome to watch those. Hello, Beth. Hi. Come on in. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you for taking the poll and electing to do a holiday swag. And these two different holiday swags, I'm going to actually combine into one. But the flocked one was available in my shop. Only had a few at this time, but I will be getting more of these because it's just that obviously that time of year people are wanting to see them. I always have this particular swag. Both are 24 inches. And when I say 24 inches, it's from tip, so that all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so 24 inches, the tag says it. And once you fluff it, it is so full and perfect for designs such as this. So whether you're going to add in deco mesh to your design, or you're just gonna go straight in with the sprays and the picks. So what I did is I actually combined both of these. I'm gonna pull them off to the side so they're out of the way. And so what I did is I took some zip ties, again, green zip ties, tied them together, and then kind of just wove them in and out. And then of course it elongated it and thickened it. Of course it did. And then I actually placed in the two ornaments. These are really my ornaments from my stash because again, Christmas is just kind of coming in for my shop. And so I just had them probably left over for my stash. Of course, hi, welcome, y'all, come on in. Thank you, y'all. Sprinkle, share the live. I do appreciate it when y'all do that. I think the live I did Saturday got over 6,000 views. And I'm just like, what? It's me. It's just me. That's awesome. I'm very appreciative, but I was just like, wow. When I saw that number, I was pretty shocked. But thank y'all for doing that, and thank you for sharing. Okay, get back to designing. I will always get distracted. Okay, sprays such as these are in my shop. From long needle sprays with iced berries to they have magnolia leaves in them. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful spray. They're on sale, 50% off, and I believe I have free shipping on them as well. So I have a really great amount of these sprays because I just think they're beautiful sprays because you have those iced berries. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then you have the long needle pine, which I think adds in a different element. You have this one, which has more pine cones and red berries. And then you have the long needle pine. Again, 50% off and free shipping on that spray as well. And I'm using these in this swag. This one I know is, let's go back. This one's 18 inches. I believe this one's 18 inches. This one's 28 inches. So these can go in a tree if you want to do your tree and use these type of sprays in your tree, or again in a swag or a wreath. A design, I have these, again, long needle pine. You see how full and thick they are? Pine cones, large and small in here. Leaves, eucalyptus leaves, and some greenery leaves. I mean, just really, really nice sprays. This one, again, is in my shop. I'm going to show you the last two that are just, I think, really, really unique sprays because they have that snowy, it's not really, I guess you could call it flocked, but it's more of a snowy type of adding or an edge to them. I just love them. I think they're so unique and so much fun. When I saw them, when I was shopping, I just had to have them. And again, I like long needle pine. I just think it adds to your actual designs. And the last one is this berry spray with the pine cones. Again, long pine cones, just not the, short or the small. You have these long. And this one has actually been popular since I put it in my shop. So this one's going. The other ones haven't been selling as well because I just don't think it's that time of year. But as long as I can show them and y'all like them, these berry sprays go together. They're sold in a set of two. Long, they're not push-ups, but I love them because some are longer than others and they're grouping. They have 7 different actual pieces or arms to them, but then on each arm of the 7, there's 3 or there's 5. I mean, you have a variety of quantities in these, and they come in a set of 2. All right. Another thing I'm going to pull off to the side, get out of my way so I can actually design. So these, I got another spray I need to show y'all, but again, great, great sprays in my shop and free shipping on those. Then I have a little snowball spray, which I just think is so cute. And this one has actually been popular in my shop because I think it's just different. And that's when you go to my shop, you'll see that things in my shop are just different. Things you're not going to find at, not necessarily the big box stores, but yeah, things you're not going to find at the big box stores, that can make your designs a little unique. That's what it's all about, is being unique, right? So I'm going to pull this off to the side because I'll probably use it in this design. And I'll get flocking all over me. But I think wearing black, it helps y'all to see the actual design. So here we go. we're gonna actually add in, because again, I said I used both of those swags. I'm gonna twine them in, added the actual ornaments, and those ornaments, I wanna say, were probably 6 inches in diameter. So you can use smaller ornaments, you can use larger ornaments. These are the sizes, the size that I use. Because again, they were in my stash. Can't wait to receive mine. I ordered 2 sets today, yay. Yes, now, if you actually placed your order, I'm gonna go right after this live and start packing those up. So thank you for ordering from me today, because again, I wanna get those out. And they even ship on Saturday out of Dallas. So it's something that I love to even ship on a Saturday. So you're, you know, I'm just fast at shipping. That's just something I try to do. Don't know what app that is. I need to delete that comment. Don't know what that one was. So I deleted that comment. I don't know who did that. So apologize for that. So for those of y'all that are coming in, I mean, would you really be crafting if you weren't covered in good? Exactly. I just don't want y'all to think she doesn't know she has glitter or she has flocking all over me. I do know it, and it's all over my table already, and I really haven't even started. Okay, so I showed you the swags. I showed you the actual sprays that I'm putting in here. Now, get to the good stuff, right? So, I'll show you the 3 ribbons that I'm using. All 3 ribbons are actually in my shop. And all 3 of them are D. Stevens ribbon. Let's start with the 4-inch. What I like about this one, and I don't think I have a ton of this one available, but I still do have it available. But I love it because it's unique. It's red on one side and metallic emerald green on the back. But then as the light hits it, it kind of has a new shimmer to it, and it kind of can even come off as a different green, but truly it is an emerald, metallic emerald green, which I think is gorgeous. So that's going to be the 4-inch. Then I'm going to mimic the actual stripes that are in the ornaments with this 2.5-inch, and it's white on the back side. It has the coolest looking glittered, can y'all see the glitter stripes on it? Perfect for a tree. I do have it in a 4-inch as well, but I do have it in a 2.5-inch in my shop. And then the last one, this was a new one for them this year. The 4-inch was a new one for them last year, but this one is a new one for them this year. It is a 1-inch, and it is a glittered sequins 1-inch. It's glittered, it's not sequins, it's glittered. And it has a red back, has a really nice wire. All of these actually have a really nice wire. But again, I have it in a lot of different colors in my shop. So from lime green, I have emerald green, I have red with lime green. I don't know how that got glue on it. So again, different options are in the shop. And I know I have a silver, which could be used for Halloween or even Christmas. I could go on and on and on about the colors, right? But again, you have a variety. So if you're looking for something just not red, that's not necessarily candy theme, I've got options in my shop. What do I do with these? Where do I put these? For now, they can go on the floor. All right, so what do we do now? We're gonna add ribbon. We're gonna add some ribbon to the design. So welcome y'all for coming in and watching me. I'm at 31 people. Well, goodness gracious. Thank y'all for coming on. I'm gonna spin this around and then I'll spin it around so I can actually look at it too. Make sure my mat's covering my table. But I'm always gonna go with the larger size ribbon. And my loops on my swags are probably 8 inches. Probably. Let's look. Looky there. 8 inches, 8 inches. So you're gonna use 16 inches and then you're gonna fold it and make it 8, okay? So then I use my thumb and my finger to hold it in place. And I'm gonna use 3 loops on this. Hold it up, gonna pull it again because it's not quite there. Even it out. See how you're evening it out a little bit? Pinching it between your finger and your thumb. Sometimes I just go ahead and have the bow ready, so y'all don't have to sit here and watch how I make a bow. But it's good because you're gonna actually watch and see how I make a bow, right? All right, so then don't ever be intimidated by ribbon. It can be rolled right back up, and it's wire, so it's adjustable. But see how that color and that green is gonna pop, because again, we're gonna put more green in this swag. All right, so the bow for the 4-inch ribbon is done. Look at that. Would that just not be gorgeous in a tree, in a flock tree at that? But even because of the metallic, the lights on the tree would just shine off of it. Just really, really pretty. All right, so I'm gonna take this on top of that 4, pinch it between my finger and thumb, twist to make it, again, easy to work with. Facing forward, twist it again, going to the opposite side, holding it with your finger and thumb. I don't necessarily use I just use my hands, my fingers and my thumbs to do it. If you do use a bow maker of some kind, that's a tool, and you can definitely make for sure that you use that to better your design if you like. If you don't like using your fingers and thumbs. Okay, so I'm gonna drop that to the floor. Of course, added in that I just went a little bit shorter, so it's more where I said it was more 8 inches. This is gonna be more like 7.5. And then we're going to add in just a little bit of the 1-inch, because again, it's going to add some definition, that sequence. I said that. It's a glitter type of, I keep calling it sequence, but it's not, it's glitter. All right, so then I like to actually bring it around, tie it off, twisting, and then you're able to make your design presentation. Just again, you have the glitter, you have the metallic, you have the glitter and the stripes. It's just going to be gorgeous. Okay, so what I do is I take a zip tie. Now, you can use floral wire. You can use, what's another thing? Like a, what do you call those? Pipe cleaner. You know, you can use all sorts of tools to help you with your bows, keeping them in place. I feel like the zip tie just grips it in place and keeps it in place. I use 2, one behind it, and I'll show you that when I finish, and then 1 to hold it in place. So 1 to grip it, just like so, and then there's 1 behind it, so then I can actually place it in the swag. So I gripped it as far as I could, pinch and clip that off, and my bow is going to be so big that you really will not see that. Plus we're going to add in more embellishments and things like that in the actual design. So see how that zip tie is behind the other one that was pulled. I'm going to pull this around so I can see it from my vantage point, and I'm going to place this in the design at the top. Then we're going to pull the actual faux all the way through. So hopefully y'all are learning something, seeing how I bring a design together, and you're having a great Friday. Who doesn't love Friday? I mean, I've never heard one person say they don't love Fridays. We love Fridays, right? We love Friday. Friday, Friday, Friday. We thank God for him for sure, right? Thank goodness it is Friday. So I'm gonna take the zip tie. There it is. I'm like, I've lost it in the design. I'm gonna pull it, and I'm about 6 inches from the very top of the actual swag. Get all the way through with the actual zip tie. Almost not long enough. Almost. Let me make for sure. Have it going the right way. There it is. Okay. So pull it through. All right. Now I might pull it tighter, but you'll see as I move the actual sprays around and the actual ribbon. I said sprays, but I meant the actual pine needles, because what we're going to do is actually bring the ribbon down and kind of hug through the actual design here. But scissors, I'm like, where are my scissors? I'm going to cut the actual 1 inch, so the actual candy stripe, and which is a 2.5 inch, and then the 4 inch are together. Pinch it down here towards the bottom of the swag, and I just take it and pinch it right on the right hand side, and just say 2, twist, and then I come off to the side. I'm going one direction, and again, all I've done is pulled those ornaments through, made a billow. Then I'm going to come to the other side and make a short billow. And then I'm going to pinch it again. I used to call them a bump, but I got people confused about what I was talking about, so I'll use the professional term, billow. And then that is how I pull it together. And again, you can move the ribbon around, but I'm going to cut that off. We're going to add some more 1 inch to the bottom and have a very, very beautiful start to a swag. Okay, so now hold that up. You can always work with the ribbon. Always continue to work with the design, even though we haven't added much to it besides a couple of ornaments and some ribbon. But again, you'll be able to see these pieces in the design. Then we're going to add in some really, really cool embellishments. So if you weren't here in the beginning, I showed some sprays that I'm going to use, and look at me, I'm already covered. Already covered, and this is why I wore long sleeves. You're probably looking at me like, isn't it hot in Texas? Yes, it is hot in Texas. But I get like flocking, and I get all sorts of things all over me, and helps me not get itchy when, you know, you have all these things all over me. I love this tutorial. Awesome, yay. It's just, again, a way to do it. It's not something that it's set in stone. So if you like to do a certain bow, for example, then do a bow your way. You know, if you like 3 loops in a bow, then this is a great example. If you like using berries and sprays and long needle pine like I do, then let's go. Let's just keep on designing. And of course, I have both of my glue guns going. I have one that's cordless, which I absolutely love, a cordless glue gun. It's a Sure Bonder, so if you love that, it is helpful. It is a little heavy, so if you don't like a heavy glue gun, then maybe this is not the one for you. But this, again, I'm going to add in segments. I'm going to go pine and berry, so it's just not clustered in a bunch of pine or a bunch of berries. It's going to be segmented, and again, just unique ways. It's not how everybody designs. It's not how everybody does it. I get it. But I've clustered my sprays together, as you saw me mention earlier. The sprays, place them in there. I do use a pick machine. So if you caught the other lives, y'all know I actually cluster them together. So I'm adding in these sprays that I talked about earlier, clustering together and placing them in this design. So the other thing that I love to point out when I design is contrast. So you're going to want to add contrast to your design, because if you use these, regardless of where the client puts it, or if I like it so much, maybe I put it somewhere in my house at the holiday time, is it's going on a door, you know, and whether that door is a dark wood door or it's a light colored wood door, it's still a wood color, it's still a brown. It's something, again, that the customer, nothing wrong with asking the customer if it's a custom piece, what their door looks like. Ask for a picture of their door. It makes a huge, huge difference when you know, and I'm just gonna angle these. I'm not going to dovetail them today. I'm just gonna angle them, because you can do whatever you want to do. You know what? I'm going to keep it like that and keep that green showing. Why not, right? Or I might twist it completely and show the green, because you can change it up however you want, however you like. And then angle this for now. So I've only added 3 or 4 different sprays in this already. And you can see the huge difference it's already made in the design. And we still have a lot to do. Well, I say a lot. It's really not a lot, but it is a lot. To make these things stand out in your design. So I talked about taking pine and taking berries and mixing it up so it's just not clusters of one type of item. This one's going to have a pine cone on it. It's going to have that flocking on it. I'm going to place it down here near the bottom. And I always use Gorilla Glue. Needed a glue stick, so that was a great little, you know, mention of the glue that I use. I highly recommend do not use another glue. Use Gorilla Glue. It is a quality glue. As I drop it, I sit there and say that. And it is amazing how well the glue actually stays in the design. So where I have the greenery, I have some berry, and I actually placed it under that billow so it doesn't look like we forgot about that space in the design. It is so important to remember where you are placing items. Just don't put it in there and go. Your clients will come back and for years when they see your attention to detail. They are so grateful because they are looking to you to being the expert. I said that on the last live, and it's so true. They're looking to you being the expert. So I'm going to continue on around blue string, blue string. I have this particular spray, and if y'all have any questions, y'all, I'd go back and answer any questions that y'all have. Make for sure that y'all feel comfortable in here asking questions. Place that in there, because again, you have pine, and then you get a glue string every once in a while. You get a glue string, my word, my goodness. All right, so what we can also add are these particular sprays. If I can get this little guy off of there and not have it necessarily so long, I can place these in the bottom. And not everything do I put a pick on. It's not really necessary. Just as long as you have, again, good glue. Which I do. Which I do. All right, place that in here. The very top, have that coming out. I have some more. I think I'm pretty much done. I might add some more down at the bottom here. Put some more glue on this. This, I think, is going to go on the opposite side. So I'm going to spin it around, and y'all can see that finished side over here, all the way down. I think I need something at the very bottom, but that is okay. I will make it work. Okay, added in some more pine, some more sprays right here, some more berries. Pull it up, pull this down. This is why I love, and I'm glad y'all actually picked a Christmas swag, is because you let that actual pine show in the design. I hardly use, when I'm designing something like this, I don't use deco mesh. I let the pine truly shine, quote unquote, in the design. So whether you're seeing flocking or you're seeing sprays. All right, I know I need to add a few more things. I'm gonna hold it up so y'all can see the design. Need to add a few more things. But y'all just see where I've already added in those pine cone pieces. Then I'm gonna add a few more things down at the bottom. So, I'm gonna take this spray. So for example, I'll take this spray and I'll show y'all what I do. I pull it apart. And I'm gonna actually take my little clippers, and I got these clippers at Lowe's. And I know that they sell them on Amazon now, but I've been doing this for quite some time. So back in the day, I don't think they were actually on Amazon like they are now. And I actually take that pick, took it apart. You can actually take it apart even more so, but where I'm gonna place it is right here in that middle spot. Put some glue, and I take the glue and I place it on all four sides. So I'm gonna take it, and the actual spray, because it has flocking or that icing on it, is again a great addition to that area. And it just took one spray. Didn't take a bunch of additional items. Just part of that one spray was placed right there. Filled up that space, easy to do. And then I'm going to take the other one and I'm actually going to place it down here in that bottom section, because again, I have berries off to the side, mixture of pine cones and long needle pine. You gotta know it all, right? You gotta know every word all the time. All the time. All right, I'm gonna turn it around so I can see it, and then we can feel comfortable in how we place that in here with the ribbon. Let me actually angle this ribbon. Do it a little bit more, because again, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what I did, or I'm sorry, I'm going to do the same as what I did above and let that shine through in the green. And I'll glue that down here in a second. I just wanted y'all to see that before I place this in, and I'll hold it up for you guys. And I'm going to place this in here. So, and the leaves do not have to go a certain way. Again, in nature, they are not going the same way in nature. The ribbon is long and gorgeous. I'm gonna see, of course I'm not tall enough to see what I did up here. Okay, it's just at the edge. So just a little bit more, perfect. All right, so get this out of the way, hold this up. Just need to add some more little cotton, some snowballs, but that particular design was easy to bring together, quick. And what do y'all think? What do y'all think? How this come together? Without the glue string there, but I'm gonna hold it back a little bit so y'all can see it. Comments keep going away. So again, majority of things are in my shop. All the sprays that are in here are in my shop. The swags are in my shop. The flocked one, I'm getting more flocked sprays. Swag sprays. Flocked sprays, I'm getting more. So if they've sold out, I understand I'm getting more in the shop. The ribbons are all in my shop. But could you imagine this going on a door, on your door, or a door, or my door maybe? I'm just joking. But see how fun and easy and quick? You could do a lot of these. So if you're a designer, think about the massive amount of designs that y'all could do, again, for your customers, whether it goes on their front door, in their dining room. I have, my own mother has an area in her dining room that's all mirrors along this wall, and she has 2 swags, and she has had them for quite some time. I've enhanced them because I think she bought them before I started designing, and we I mean, it's just a perfect area for that type of thing. So whether somebody has windows and they want something like this in their long windows in their dining room or in their family room, above their fireplace, you just never know where customers are going to want designs like this. So again, very easy to do. I'm going to add in some more snowballs, and we'll see what kind of wow factors we can have in this. I might add more things, you know, because of the lights and things like that, but I'm going to add some more of these, and then I'll hold it up and let y'all see the actual design. But if your clients are not thinking of Christmas and thinking of the holidays, they're shopping. So they're looking in your shop, they're looking for designs out and about. So just make for sure that you are putting a variety in your shop. If you are a shop owner, make sure that you are adding in unique designs that customers are like, oh, I liked something she did like that last year. Oh my gosh, she's, you know, made another design because I missed out on that one. I had a lot of those last year. So again, just never know what customers are looking for. I think a candy stripe theme, customers are always looking for a candy stripe theme. Always looking for a candy stripe theme. And also nowadays in pink, you know, there's so many unique designs that are coming in pink and a soft pink and even a hot pink. You know, it's all sorts of designs that people are making nowadays. I'm going to go over to the other side because I've actually placed 3. Here's a 4th. I'm going to snag a 5th because I love to have odd numbers and designs. So if y'all know that about me, y'all know that I love to use odd numbers. Yes, I have 2 ornaments in here, but normally there would have been 3, but I don't think I had 3. All right, so I'm going to place this one right here, under here. And again, these are on wires, so you can actually move them around to bring them down a little bit. I'm actually pulling that from behind a magnolia leaf. Take this one and add it to an area near the top. I might do 6. I might do 6. Why not, right? Might look at it and go, oh no, we can add more. We can add more. There we go. Okay, here is 5. So let me hold this up and let's look at 5 of those sprays, of the snowballs sprays, those white snowball sprays. You know, I think I'm gonna leave it. Unless I change it, I think we are done. How long? 45 minutes. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, 45 minutes. Something really, really simple, but a wow factor. I'm gonna say it, some people can call it a showstopper. What do y'all think? Would y'all call it a showstopper? I'm gonna go there. Would y'all call this a showstopper? Let's see who agrees. Who agrees with me? I'm joking. Y'all don't have to agree, but it's pretty much a wow. Pretty much a wow factor there. So this is what we did today. We did this swag right here. So I'm gonna place it right here so y'all can kind of see it for a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the ribbon. I got flocking all over me. Okay, I'm gonna talk about the ribbon we used. We used this 4-inch red D. Stevens ribbon, has a green back. I loved it in here. And I thought for a while, I was like, I don't know about using a green. I think it turned out great in this because again, it made that green pop throughout the design. We used this, sorry about that, another glue string. This 2.5-inch candy stripe. And I know that I used to have this in pink. So I'm not sure if D. Stevens has it in pink, but they had it in hot pink. But I don't know if they have it in stock right now. But I have it in a 4-inch in the red and white, and I have it in a 2.5-inch. We use the 2.5-inch in this. And then we use this 1-inch glitter. It has a red back. I have other colors in my shop, but this is the one we used in this particular design. And you can always add more. I just like it to be that one little bow addition at the very top. And you can have it coming down the side. My particular swag, I wanted to really show off the pine that I had in my shop and those sprays that I showed at the very beginning. So if you're just coming on and you're watching the replay, those sprays from the very beginning of the actual live are in here, as well as a spray that had 2 pieces of snowballs on them. And you can continue to break this up. It does not have to be just 2 pieces and placed in here, but I just thought these were just the coolest thing. Along with the other pine sprays that we have in here. So there we go. We're done. We are done. Again, the next time that I go live, I'm gonna go live with the fall design that everybody chose, a Christmas design in the poll. It was a 70-30, and the 70% won. We came and did a Christmas design. The next one's going to be fall. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back a month, and we're gonna do a fall design, and I'll give you a little teaser. We are going to use, there went a pumpkin, but we're going to use these pumpkins in the design. So these 2 pumpkins, the Mark Roberts pumpkins that we're going to use, are going to be these guys, and it's going to be such a wow factor. It's going to be ribbon that's going to be in my shop we're going to use. I already pulled the theme together because I thought, what's going to happen? I need to have both themes together. So this is going to be that fall theme that we're going to go with next. So what does that mean? That means I'm going to go live again. I will let you guys know when I'm going to go live again, and but it's going to be a fall design. Sound good? And it's going to be a fall swag. So if y'all know me, I love to make fall swags. I love to make Christmas swags. I just like to make swags, period. So they're fun, they're unique, and why not? I love fun and unique, right? So y'all have a great Friday night. Come and watch me with these beautiful Mark Roberts pumpkins in the next live. Stay put. But this is what we did today. I'm going to hold it up again, and then I'm going to say goodbye for today. This is what we did today. And in 50 minutes, y'all, 50 minutes. Did a little prep work, so let's say that we just round it up to an hour. Very, very, very easy to do, very fun, and what else? It's unique. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Might be it going on my door. But if not, if my husband's like, you know what, I like this one better, but he'll always tell me it's my new favorite. Isn't that sweet? He's so sweet to me, and so he might love it. But I have a feeling we're going to put it in the shop, and it's going to be for sale soon. So, again, I appreciate all y'all. Y'all have a great Friday night. Have a great weekend, and I will let you know when I come live again. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a great, great Friday. Bye.